This is Havian Transformational Center. We offer counseling, team building, and many other services. Today, we are going to look at how we can grow ourselves or self-development. I want to compare these two plants. There's this tree here, and then there's that kale there, or in our local language, we call it sukuma wiki. Now, this tree is about 4 years old, and it's not even, it's about 1 meter tall after 4 years. This tree, first of all, concentrated on creating a root network. That is a very firm foundation, so that when it is very hot, the roots can get water. When it is windy, the roots will hold it together so that it will not be uprooted. Now, let's look at our sukuma wiki. It's only about 4 months old, and it's already very tall. Look at its trunk, or we can call it stem. Very thin, very weak. So anything can uproot it. Look at the tree. It has a very thick stem. So when we look at ourselves, when we are developing ourselves, we really need to create a base first. And this is what is actually ailing most people. We want to become very rich, very successful, but we don't want to put in the work at the root, at the base, so that by the end of the day, what we end up with is something that is very precarious, something that does not have roots, something that can be swept away, be it by floods or by winds. Now, during the COVID pandemic, we had businesses that had very firm roots. And these businesses, although they were badly shaken, they were able to pick themselves very fast. Now, let's talk about people who engage in gambling. You may gamble your way to wealth, but that wealth has no roots. So we need to establish roots. And establishing roots is a painful, time-taking process. Nobody even sees the fruits, not even yourself. But the base that you have created makes you or gives you a foundation that can take you throughout your life. That is why we see, even in our systems of education, it takes about close to 16 years of building knowledge upon knowledge, so that by the time you are out there, you can be able to exercise that knowledge in a very successful way. Because why? You've already built a very firm foundation. How about yourself? Build a very firm foundation also with yourself. Don't run on emotions. Learn how to examine everything. Learn how to be very critical about everything, and more especially about yourself. That way, you're going to be very, very strong, because you are founded not just on whims and emotions, but on facts and knowledge. Havian Transformational Center for all your counseling services.